Hello, my name is Austin Rote, and I'm here to pitch my horror short film, Web of Lies. When an adulterous young man tries to hit on the most beautiful woman he's ever seen, he finds she has a dangerous secret that'll give new meaning to the phrase, caught in a web of lies. Keith and his friend Richard are sitting at a bar drinking, and Keith is just slugging those shots to fuel up on his liquid courage because tonight is the night that he's going to hit on the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. This gorgeous, pale-skinned, dark-haired lady in red, who he's been eyeing in the same booth corner in the bar for the past few nights. But his friend Richard looks over to him with concern, saying, "Well, how's your girlfriend?" And Keith replies, "Oh, we're in an open relationship, everything's cool, it's fine." But Richard knows that he's a serial liar. So he says, maybe it's not a good idea to be screwing all these women. Someone's going to get hurt in all this. But Keith, with a more negative attitude, is like, hey, you know what? Women are these needy, clingy creatures that just suck the life out of you. And so, with no remorse, he goes over to the woman with 2 drinks, in which case Richard just turns away and says, hey, a monster deserves a monster. So with that said, he goes over to this lady in red with 2 drinks and a phony charm, and it works. The lady's name is Celine, and she invites him to sit with her. And as the hours pass, they really hit it off. But Keith finds that there's a few strange details about her. She's far from home, been traveling a lot. She has kids, but none of them are with her. And there's just something about the way she talks, the way she moves that seems strange. But yeah, she's so drop-dead gorgeous, he can't even think about that. So instead, Celine is the one to invite him back to her place for a drink. To which Keith says, okay. He can't say no. So they go back to her apartment, and outside it looks like a very dirty, isolated place. Almost like no one lives there. But when they get inside, the apartment is neat, clean, and tidy, almost like it was freshly furnished. The other interesting detail is this Japanese tapestry hanging on the wall of a picture of what looks like a woman weaving. And the interesting part, too, in addition, is that Celine's the one who wove it. In fact, she's quite the avid weaver. She excuses herself to go make herself more comfortable, and Keith stands there thinking, well, something seems off, something seems wrong, something's itching at the back of his head, and he can't tell what it is, but then images of a passionate night with his woman keep burrowing into his mind. But to ease the anxiety, he thinks, I'm going to go right to our fridge, see if there's a beer, something to drink. But when he opens it, he finds nothing but just a few strange jars, all that give off a strange scent. And when he reaches in to find out what's in there, he finds a drop of blood fall on his hand. And so, curiosity taking a hold of him, he opens the freezer to find a frozen human head staring right back at him. He steps back screaming, only to find behind the refrigerator is Celine, staring at him with 2 arachnid eyes, staring through her long black hair. And then 2 fangs pop out of her mouth and bite him right in the neck. He falls over, twitching. And meanwhile, we see Richard standing outside of that apartment, staring at the window. And when the lights go out, he talks to himself. Sometimes a predator will be the prey, especially when caught in his own web of lies. And with that said, it's time for me to go find another asshole for my queen. And so as Celine hunches over, her hair blocking her face, sucking on the limp and semi-conscious Keith, we see spider-like legs protruding from her sides. And with that, a definition pops up. Jorogumo, an ancient Japanese spider-like creature that takes on the form of a woman in order to lure in and devour her prey. And that is my pitch. Thank you for watching, and good luck sleeping tonight.